so now we found that this show helps keeping them away from that stuff. Now, lest anybody sitting there right now is like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to fucking lecture too. I want to get drunk tonight and shit like that. I'm with you, man. He may be sober, but I'm baked right now. So, on some fine Dallas product. But we don't preach here on the show. We don't tell you what to do and shit. Fuck, you're all adults at this point and stuff. All we do is say our simple mantra, handle your fucking high. That's it, man. Handle your high. Look at, there go two kids. Let's hold our cursing for a moment.
Sorry.
Hey, boys.
Sorry, youngsters.
They're gonna have so many questions later on. Give it up for the boys, ladies and gentlemen. Applause for you. Fuck, that was hard not to curse for so long. So what we do is we believe handle your high, man. That's our mantra, man. Life is fucking difficult. You should be able to check out of your head or your fucking body anytime you want as an adult, as long as the next day you can put your life back together like most people. That's how civilization, society fucking functions. Some fucking people like to party and then forget about everybody else, man. And it gets worse and fucking worse until they wind up sucking dick for drugs and shit in some cases. And so, sometimes a show like this is necessary for that sort of thing. But before we get all preachy and start getting fucking clean and sober, we like to take things in a really filthy, dirty direction. And we tell Mr. Mewes to tell us a sex story. Take it away, Jason Mewes.
Thank you. So this is a little time back here in Dallas, so I figured I'd stick with the area. We, my wife and I came out here, and we stayed at the W. And so we're hanging out at the W, and we were overlooking the awesome American Airlines Center. So I don't know why I have like sort of a fetish on looking at balconies, looking at views. Not that the American Airlines like a mountain view or anything, but it was sexy to me. And my old lady and I are hanging out on the balcony and shit, and I'm like kissing her neck. I'm like, this is cool, and it's nice out. And I'm like, whoa, look at that. And all of a sudden, the big ass TV started moving. And I was like, oh my God, look at these things, they start moving. So I started being goofy like I do, and I started like pumping against her. I'm like, look, they're sliding back and forth like this, that's awesome. And she's like, cut it out. And I'm like, no, it's right. Give her a little kiss.
What are you kissing at that point?
I'm kissing like her ear and her neck.
Ew, that's fucking creepy.
Come on, and then yeah. So we're kissing, and I'm like, it's going back and forth. And so like I fucking sneak my drawers off real quick. And she's like, yeah, it's cool, but what are you doing? I was like, come on. So then as I go down, I fucking whip on, she has little shorts on. I whip her shorts down, and I put her leg up on like they had a little chair and ottoman on the patio and shit, and I just went for it. I was like, and went for a little fucking anal tongue dart. And I started smacking her butt a little bit, and anyway, and she's like, cut that out. So then I get up.
You look like that fucking owl from the Tootsie Pop commercial. A one, a two, a three.
So anyway, I started, she's like, all right, look, just make it quick, which is always great to hear. She's always telling me to make it quick. So anyway, I started smooching.
That's not a vote of confidence, that.
No, it's not. No. It's not. But at the same time, I'm like, it's better than nothing. So like I start playing with her boobs, and we're getting into it and stuff, and her legs up there. And so then I get in there, and like a schoolboy, I start getting excited. I'm like, half, whole. Half, whole. And we're going to town and shit. I'm like, the douche. But remember, her leg's up, and her other leg, let me show you here, I gotta show this.
You're fucking all over the place tonight, man.
No, it's a big
very active. You're gonna bring the sweatsuit.
So her leg's sort of up, right? And her leg's here, and I'm behind like this, and I'm like, So I put my foot up, and like half, whole. But then I get excited and I forget, and my knee bangs into the back of her knee. So her weight's here, my weight's here. I hit her knee. I start to go, oh, my wiener falls out. I'm falling down, and I go to grab the railing, but I grab her arm. She's almost about to fall, and all of a sudden, like a ninja, she's like, geez, moves my mind. She kicks me in the face a little bit, and I'm like, ow. And I fall down, and then she gets her leg around just perfect, and then she winds up sitting down, and she's like, sits on it and shit.
What was that whistling part right there?
That was the whistling back of the wiener sliding back and forth insertion. That's the sound effect it makes.
Fucking you is like fucking that dude from Police Academy, man. a series of sounds. And it's like fucking R2-D2 and shit.
So again, I'm at this point on the ground. She slides, throws her legs over, it sort of kicks me, and I'm like, ow. But then she puts her leg here, she sits down and slides down. Telling you again, slips on, and I'm like, from the ow to the, oh, okay. And I was like, man, you're like motherfucking Spider-Woman. That was good. Because she moves so nimble and quick, and she's like, I know, right? And I was like, wow, she's into it.
Now you're literally playing both parts, fucking yourself, man. That was so impressive.
Thank you.
For anyone that's ever said go fuck yourself, you literally can.
So then we're going like this, and I'm like, did these, and I'm like, I'm about to come. She's like, no, don't come yet. Even though she said made it quick, now she's into it, and she's like, did these. So I think for some reason I'm gonna be all fucking like heroic and shit. Maybe not heroic, but I go to lift her up, and I'm like, turn around on the ottoman. So I go to put her on the ottoman, and she's like, all right. And then now I'm like, these, half, whole. I get all excited, and I'm not paying attention again. When she's always like, stop, you're acting like a little teenage boy. And I'm like, I know I am, I get it. So anyway, we're going, and all of a sudden I fucking, now I'm like not paying attention, and the fucking ottoman's like, slap. And now she's like, oh, stop, boom. Falls, and she falls out, and I'm like, get it. And I come all over her back, and she's mad. And I'm done. Thank you.
It's not gonna